Hey everybody, it's Jim with a Friday video, and I'm at our store at 39th and Penn with Joseph. We're going to talk with Joseph in just a minute. First, a reminder that we're coming up on evaluation time. Your supervisors will be getting with you about that. And so it's a time for some helpful feedback. We all need people to speak into our lives and tell us, here's what I find you're doing really, really well. Here's some areas that need development. This is how we grow. And that's the whole purpose of evaluations, not to, beat anybody up or write them up and pencil whip them. We're trying to make it a people development organization, and this is one of the ways we do it. Next week, I'm going to be sharing with you a longer video, and we kind of call it the town hall. We'll do it virtually rather than having everybody come into one location. But I'm going to tell you about how we're doing in the big picture and plans for the future. And we're always thinking about the future, not just 3 years ahead, but I'm trying to think 10 years ahead. How can we better serve our community? All right, so when I come in the store, I'm talking to Joseph. He was at a different store. I met him a few weeks ago there, and he's transferred over here to 39th. And so Joseph's going to share a little bit with us. Hi, Joseph.
Hi. So I transferred from 63rd and MacArthur a couple weeks ago, and that was about 2 months ago. I just came back to the company. I started here in 2019. This is my first job. I didn't really think about it as a career, but COVID kind of kept me where I was at my store, my location, and I ended up getting promoted thanks to me really clicking with the job, but also at the time my manager Sheila, wonderful person, saw something in me, and I think that's what sets Goodwill apart. Is we strive to promote within and find stuff in people. We find things in people. So kind of an example of that. One of the many examples. So I ended up leaving the company for a couple months. I went to live in Italy. And but the first thing I wanted to do when I came back was rejoin, and so here I am.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
I ended up moving over here, and it's a wonderful store. We have a fantastic team. Everybody here knows what they're doing. Everybody here excels what they're doing, and they love what they're doing, and they love Goodwill and our mission, and they take it very seriously.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important. We have a fantastic, everybody's self-motivating, and we strive for the best we can be every day.
Yeah. Well, you guys have having great sales.
Yes.
And one of the things you were showing me earlier, I wanted to kind of show this end cap here.
Oh yes.
Tell us what's going on here.
So these hooks allow us to kind of highlight items that would otherwise be lost on the shelves, laid flat. Kind of have things over them. This kind of allows us to use like maybe newer merchandise with holes in them or whatever to be put on there and kind of just highlighted. And kind of put out there instead of being buried up, covered with other items.
Yeah. So we've got several of them.
Yes.
Down the line here, and over here we got some backpacks.
Yes.
And how we merchandise it is such an important thing. It's not enough just to have inventory.
Yes.
It has to be displayed in a way that people can find it, and it's attractive. And you guys have got a nice, clean store.
Absolutely.
You were talking about. We're kind of the Cadillac of thrift stores.
Cadillac of thrift stores. Yes, we are almost a hybrid of a thrift store, an old school thrift store, and a retail experience. And that's kind of how I see it. Like, this is secondhand goods, sure, but this is the best of the best. We don't put dirty stuff out. We don't put unkept things out. We strive for a high-end experience that all people want to come to, not just for one reason or another, but somebody was parked in our parking lot with a Jaguar the other day. So everybody comes here for everything.
Yeah.
And that's the type of experience we want to try to present. So,
and you were talking to me a little earlier about the mission. You guys are focused on the mission as well as just selling stuff.
Yes, absolutely. It's so important to promote success within our employees. Especially my job as a shift lead, as a manager, is for new people to come in to provide them the details on how they can move up in the company. This isn't just a stop for them. This is a career, a lifelong career if they want it to be. Goodwill has always been something that you can kind of take what you want out of it, if you want it as a temporary experience or a lifelong career like I want. So You know, it's really important to kind of share that with people and customers so they continue to support our mission.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and so many times, I'll talk to people at the donation door and I'll say, thanks for supporting our mission. Do you know what our mission is? And some of them know it, but many of them are kind of like, well, you help homeless people or something with jobs. So any opportunity you have to talk about the mission to our customers, to our donors, that's a great thing. All right, well, that'll wrap it up for the Friday video, and I'll see you next week. I'm hoping to go to Norman. If my schedule allows, I'll see you guys down in Norman next week. Thanks, and see you, Joseph.
Have a good one.